Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got another match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Evoken on the left and Heavok on the right. On the left, we've got Darth Vader, a big bad Darth Vader with Hate, Fire Control System, Afterburner, and Cluster Missiles? So could get that double tap. He's target locking already, why not? What does that bring him up to? 81 points. That's not quite as bad as Oicunn over here, 118 points. He likes to shoot things at range 0. So if he bumps into you, he's going to reduce your agility with Intimidation. He's probably going to use 000 to get a Calculate. He's going to use Dauntless Title to allow him to perform an action after he bumps, treating it as red. He's got Fifth Brother, giving him a Force Point and the ability to change a focus into a crit. Proximity Mines, great for somebody who likes to be in range 1. So he's got tons of mods after bumping and tons of ways to hurt you. He's even got Gonk on there to give him shields back, and a shield upgrade giving him 5 total. On the other side, we've got Kylo Ren, Blackout, and Scorch. Kylo Ren with Hate, so he can regen those Force Points and advance optics, so he can spend a focus to change a blank to a hit. Alright, and these guys are off. First thing we saw was a series of K turns out of Heavok. Nice little fake out. See if that really changes anything for the Empire here. Looks like these guys want to drag Oicunn and Vader through these obstacles. Sammer says, I'd love me a Decimator, but it is a Decimator, so... Yeah, it's tough. I have a Decimator list that I like, but I think you try and... At least for me, I try to keep it as cheap as possible, which is hard with the Decimator. I think we might see some point changes with that ship soon. We'll see. I also love Minister Tua. I think she's better on rack, though. Yeah, especially if you have Dauntless giving you a red action, then you couldn't do the red reinforce. So, you know what? This is probably an okay build. It's a little much, but we'll see what works for him and what doesn't. Goes for a 3 bank with the Decimator. Does he have a nice window here next turn? Got a 2 or a 3. It's gonna be tough. Looks for a target lock, doesn't get anything, so it locks that rock. Simmer says the Decimator has too many tricks that stress you. Take that restriction away and it becomes a lot better. I think, yes, you're right. Or you find ways that things that don't really care if you're stressed. So Fifth Brother, I think, is a great upgrade because then you have that calculate no matter what. You are a turreted ship, so like hard turns and being super maneuverable, not quite as important. Still important. Yeah, I don't know what else. Two forward at a Kylo. Blackout focuses. Find our game audio real quick. There we go. I'm asking if he's clipping. No, he's fine. So he's probably going to have to barrel roll. Can he go left? Yep, he sure can, because that's exactly what he did. Alright, they're just double checking that it doesn't go over the gas cloud, but I don't think Tabletop Simulator will allow you to barrel roll over rocks and stuff. Or it'll at least give you a notification that, hey, that overlapped. Looking for a shot, doesn't have one. So Vader spent 1 point there, he's gonna get that right back. We got one shot from Blackout onto Oicunn, 3 dice, hit crit, spins the focus for hit crit. It's range 3, so Oicunn will get 1 evade die. He gets a focus. What did he do as his action? Oh, he target locked and could not do it. So takes 3 on Oicunn. Garlic roast. Thanks for the follow. Is this Blackout? No. Oh yeah, it is. Nope. Nope, this is Scorch. Blackout's here. Scorch does not have trick shot. 3 dice because of his ability. Might perform a primary attack. If you are not stressed, you may gain 1 stress token to roll 1 additional die. He does it. Spins a focus for 3. Ooh, and a blank out on Oicunn. Loses all of his shields in a single combat. Hit crit focus. He's going to spend the force from 5th Brother to make that focus a crit. Here's 4 dice. Ooh, 3 natural evades. Okay. Back to dials. That was not a great round for Evoken, but that's kind of what you're gonna have to deal with Oicunn. He's kind of got to putter in, get into that range 1 without any sort of boost. I think the only way to get a boost would be Rod. During the system phase, you may spend 2 charges. If you do, choose the 1 forward or bank template. Each friendly ship may perform a red boost action using that template. So that would be kind of fun. Rod on the Decimator. If you could put Rod and then Seasoned Navigator. Yeah, you'd be stressing yourself again. Protoskull in the chat, how you doing? Let's take a look at that decimate. You know what? Let's make sure that we... Let's do full screen. Sometimes you can do a borderless window full screen. That way it doesn't flash every time you move off of the window. Oh well. We'll deal with that for now and we'll fix it later. But let's go look at the Decimator dial. So yep, we've got 2 and 3 hard turns. Probably a 3. Ooh, it just feels so close to that asteroid. Maybe you just bank. So he's, yeah, set up, lose 1, action, recover 1. All right. Where does he want to go? Vader's got plenty of options. Kylo Ren's going to be probably straight boost. Don't think he wants a bank over this rock, or this gas cloud. 2 forward, boost, seems like a great position. There's a 1 bank out of Oicunn. That's a tough position. Alright, he's going to reinforce the 4. Too hard turn. Lands on the rock. He says he was expecting something else. Not sure what he was expecting. And there's a hit on Scorch. He loses a shield. And is still... No, he's not stressed. That's a too hard, so he's fine. Too hard turn out of Blackout. Seems like a bad position to be in. Looking at the barrel roll left. And now he can boost, and that's about it. Samer says, I'm afraid that for now at least, it will stay points pinata. Ooh, I like that. Points pinata is fun. Alright, 1 hard out of Kylo. Do you go for Oicunn? Do you bank in to address Vader? I think you gotta force a confrontation with Vader here. Oh yeah, that Oicunn target lock was on a rock or something. Doesn't quite matter. Alright, so commits to Oicunn. Vader on Blackout's tail here. Probably just going to focus target lock. Yep, there's the focus target lock. Spends 1 force point to do that. Range 1 with advanced targeting computer. Fire control systems here. Probably going to change 1 to a crit and then reroll the other 2. Oof! Hit, crit, crit. 1 evade on Blackout. 1, 2. Yeah, evades 1, so takes 1 crit on the hull. Wounded pilot, so he's going to roll every time he does an action. And that is 33 points. Maui excited about a Decimator. Spins the focus for hit crit. Oh, for advanced optics. And then spins a force point. Ugh, I gotta figure out this flashing thing. Here we go. That is hit crit going through. And that crit is hull breach. That is not something you want on your Decimator with 9 hull left. Also, he forgot to use 000. There's the force point. One evade takes 1 crit. It is structural damage. Not stunned. There we go. So, Vader doing great. The Decimator is hurting, but managing to do a little bit of damage. So, it could come down to Vader versus Kylo. Still not half points on Blackout, though. What is he? Is he 4-2? Oh, never mind. So he does have... Sorry. Evoken has half points on Blackout and Scorch. But Heave hasn't gotten half points on Oicunn. That's what it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 16, isn't that half? Have I not taken off enough? Oh, I have. Okay. It must be 1 point away. Yeah. 1 more damage and it'll be half points for Oicunn. Alright, dial's going down. Alright, dropping a proximity mine on Oicunn. Probably sees that his end is nigh. Might as well get rid of some of these munitions. Ooh, he fits. Oh, he turned left 2, but is now touching Kylo Ren. So he bumps, but hey, that's what the Decimator does best. Probably see a fast maneuver out of Kylo Ren. He doesn't need to, just to get rid of that stress. He's gonna gonk. This could be a fun turn to gonk. Probably needs to get rid of hull breach. There's so many things he wants to do. Yep, gets rid of hull breach. You know you're going to take some damage eventually. You don't want it to all be crits. Oh, he says, is any white action, does that include actions on damage cards? After you partially execute a maneuver, you may perform one white action, treating that action as red. So we've got a K-turn out of Scorch. 5 forward out of Kylo. Yes, that works fine. Okay. Good, good. Doesn't say an action on your action bar or anything like that. Takes a focus and a boost. Too hard from Blackout. Probably wants to focus boost forward. Well, wounded could screw that up. Now he says, if an action's difficulty isn't specified, it's treated as white. Yeah, I do remember that, because they clarified that a little bit when Jedi came out and they had purple actions. Alright, flips his damage card. And then boosts away with auto thrusters. Vader. Oh, that... Okay. Lands on the gas cloud. Alright, range 3 from Scorch. Focus, hit, he uses Fanatical. Alright, here's the range 3 from Oicunn. Spins the force point, takes 1, and aren't you glad you don't have hull breach anymore? Alright, so, ooh, do we have a... No. Nothing into Kylo, so might as well just kill Scorch here. Range 3. 3 dice. 1 hit, and no soft focuses. No calculates from 000. No force points anymore. Oh, no, Scorch! It's... Oh, he even rolled too many dice. Because he's got structural damage. See, this is... I don't like this. If you roll the incorrect number of dice, I think the person... I don't know. This is weird, because now he rolled triple blanks, and I think technically he's supposed to re-roll the correct number. But this, you know, it doesn't benefit the person who did things correctly. Yep. Ugh. I don't like that. Focus, focus, evade. See, now, yeah, he got a chance to reroll his dice. I'd personally say if he rolled too many and they're all blank, he shouldn't get the reroll, but it's not really my call. Just one of those sucky situations. But it must be, yeah, it must be, you're right, because, like, you have to make a consistent rule that works in all cases. So you can't just say, whoever rolled incorrectly, the other person gets to choose whether they re-roll or not. It's weird, but it sucks in that situation. So Scorch takes nothing. Alright, back to dials. Vader's on a gas cloud. He shouldn't be again after this. Should be able to hard turn and maybe Afterburner's boost. Scorch, how much you got left, buddy? 2? Yeah, you're fine. Hey, Lou with the subscription. Thank you very much. Enjoy those natty emotes. Oh, that's awesome. Let's hope we get some nice natty situations. You know what? Every situation's a natty situation. Throw them in the chat whenever you want. Blackout's stressed. He should have an easy enough time turning and engaging. He's got, what, 3 left? Yeah, he's not out of this fight yet. Kylo needs to get around this proximity mine. They both should be able to, you know, everybody should be able to close in on Oicunn. And that's not going to be an easy decision for Oicunn if he wants to reinforce. Yep, goes for the 1 bank. Oh, wow, look at that. Slips it in. Nicely done. And he gonks. Gets a shield back. 2 hard turn out of Scorch? The wrong way. He is not interested in this fight. Is he gonna flip the structural damage? Takes an evade. Interesting. Simmer says, I think he was worried about the second proximity mine. Yeah, that sounds right. Ooh, look at that. Does not need the big hard 3. Skirts around the proximity mine with a 2. Goes for a boost. Five, 4 out of Blackout. Also not interested in this engagement right now. Front back on the arc for Oicunn. There's a boost out of Blackout. Doesn't use auto thrusters. Doesn't want to be stressed. Hard turn out of Vader. Does he want to auto? I think you afterburners here. Target lock Blackout. It's a shame we're not going to see any nice cluster missiles here. Don't think any of these ships are going to be close enough for that. Oh, that's right. He did it too hard, so he can't use afterburners. Man, I get that backwards all the time. Good on Heaver to catch that. Hevoken, not Heaver. Gotta keep that separated. Hit crit blank. Oh boy. Don't know why I did that. Hit crit, that is range 2, so that's not... Oh boy, is that a double damage? Sure is. I think he's down to 4. You're down to 3. Wait, 5? Yeah, there we go. I can do math. He's got 5 all left. Still front back on Oicunn. Oh, he lost a shield. That's what it was. Because he had gonked. This song just reminds me of grocery stores. Dial's going down. Now he says, how is Gonk an X-Wing but not Mon Mothma or Admiral Akbar? I don't know. Maybe there will be eventually. Or maybe they wanted to save those guys for Armada. I do think you're being a little hard on Gonk right now, and I don't like it. Moves on to this gas cloud. Doesn't care too much about it, but he might care about that arc facing. You know what, if we ever do alternate arc cards, maybe Gonk will be one of the first. Alright, 1 hard turn out of Scorch. He needs to get rid of that crit. Dude, stop! Structural damage? Just flip your crit, my dude! He takes an evade! What? Who is threatening him right now? Oicunn's already moved. Vader's way on the other side of the board. Get your 3rd evade dice back. That's better than your evade token. In the long run, at least. Nobody's going to hurt you. Alright, 2 hard turn from Kylo Ren. Oh. You know what? Sam brings up a good point. You can't repair structural damage. I'm glad I have you guys here. Turns out, not all crits are repairable. Damaged engine. Other things. You can if you brought the right astromech. Ain't no astromechs on TIE FOs. So 3 bank. Whose maneuvers? The Scorch just went, so now it's got to be Kylo and Blackout. Oh, I think Kylo's still... Oh, nope. This is Blackout. 3 bank. Ooh, skirting the edge. Three hard out of Vader. Could come into here. It'd be a long shot. Could try and come forward. No, I think because Oicunn bumped, he's at a weird angle now. Oh, nice. He boosts left with afterburners. Looking for a target lock on Kylo and gets it. It's going to be range 3 through a rock. 5 dice for Kylo Ren. Spins the force point on Vader, so there you go. To get a focus. And here we go, range 3. One hit, 2 focus. He's going to spend focus and turn the hit to a crit. 2 evades. Gonna take 1 on the shields, does Kylo Ren. Darth Vader from downtown. Ooh, Kylo spins Power of the Dark Side. When this card is assigned, if there are no face-up damage card on it, the player who assigned it searches the damage deck for 1 pilot damage card and places it face-up on this card. Then shuffle the damage deck. When you would suffer 1 critical damage, you are instead dealt the face-up damage card on this card, then remove it. So he gets panicked, which will double stress Vader if he ever suffers critical damage. Okay. So Blackout running out of places to run. Oh boy. That was a good one, Scott. Oicunn has not bumped anyone. I think this is kind of my experience with Oicunn. Without boost or any sort of repositioning, you kind of, this is what happens. People just run circles around you. Plink away at you slowly. Alright, here we go. Okay, moves forward with a 3 on Oicunn. Target locks Blackout. Alright, 1 hard out of Scorch. Looks like he's gonna barrel roll backwards. See, Maui, I saw you say that, and I was like, oh, this is just like a bad joke, right? Here's the 2 hard out of Blackout. Oh, Evoken says he just remembered that there was a cloud under Oicunn. So I think that means Vader's going to be moving right through that. Focus, maybe a barrel roll backwards, keep you a little further from Vader. Nope, doesn't want to stress himself, doesn't need to. 3 bank, yep, there's Vader going over the gas cloud. I think he should, I think you'd be pretty confident that Blackout's going to try and kill Oicunn. Nothing from Kylo. Yeah, Heaver's got to think. Heaver. Oh boy. Heave. Heave ho. He's got to think about it. It's kind of tempting to shoot Vader right here, but it's range 3. Alright, shoots range 1 and gets hit, 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 crit. And that is a dead Oicunn. Forgot to 000 as well. He was in range 1. Disabled power regulator. Oicunn's of 3, so there will be no... Oh, Oicunn's got 5. Never mind. This is 10, 11. Yeah. He's down to 1. With disabled power regulator. And that was it. That's all the shots. Oh boy. Yes, what do we... Blackout's on 3. Scorch is on 2. I mean, Vader's still a big deal. He's still a threat. Uh-oh, FFG's about to stream Outer Rim. What are we doing here? Did he take his, Oh, he... Yeah, that was Blackout, who shot at 5. There it is. He's probably not going to live long enough to do an ion maneuver, but, you know, should keep that board state legal. Alright, so he does a 2 hard and then focuses. He's on 1, so the possible... What am I trying to say here? The reinforce wouldn't help him, because 1 would go through no matter what. 5 forward out of Kylo, and we see the First Order swarming, looking for that kill. Might as well target lock Vader here. He's not going to hard turn over this proximity mine. Could Talon roll. I don't think he's going to do that either. Goes for a boost. Three bank away. Blackout's not interested in this fight. Goes for a focus boost. Three hard out of Vader. Ooh, I don't know that. Does that? I don't think. Well, he can barrel roll. So spends his last afterburners. Barrel rolls, focuses. So he had 3, spent 1 force point. Does not have a target lock. Yep. There we go. There's 2 hits. Doesn't get any rerolls. Doesn't get any crits. And there's 2 natty evades. Alright, Scorch. Can you take out Oicunn? Gets 3 dice with a focus. Any damage at range 2. There it is. Spins the focus. That's hit crit on Oicunn. And he is out of the game. 54 to 118. 24 minutes left. Now it truly is Vader versus the world. There's 2 hits. Ooh, hit crit into Vader. 3 natty evades. Not today. Alright, well, Vader's doing just fine. Ooh, let's not give him 4 force points. Lou with the natties in chat. Ah, it warms my heart to see it. So Oicunn's out of the game. Didn't do a whole lot. That's unfortunate. Maybe we should introduce a bounty on stream to a good Decimator build. Munia says, Vader can take any ship 1v1. Fight me. Probably. The problem is there's 3 of them now, and 2 of them are behind him. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's Kim-possible. Alright, Scorch with a 2 bank right. Goes for a target lock. Seems safe. Too hard left. Probably gonna focus. Could barrel roll left, but he's not gonna be able to block from there. Maybe. If you get like a 1 bank. Yeah, that could work. Yep, YOLO Kylo going over the gas cloud. Ooh, Vader. Just K turns over both of these fools. Let's see, can he hurt? Oh, he's got cluster missiles. He's gonna cluster. Yes, it's happening. Oh, what a maneuver. He can target lock. Yeah, might as well. You should advance targeting computer that hit first. Spins a force point. I mean, he does it late, but okay. He's not gonna do the crit. That's fine. So Kylo evades 2, takes 1 on the shield, so the crit doesn't matter too much. Spins the second cluster missile. Oh, this warms my heart. This makes me feel so good, except that doesn't. Alright, spends 2 force. How did he? I thought he spent 1 force point on the first attack. Somehow he still got 1 force. I don't know. Alright, so nothing into Blackout, unfortunately, but it was super cool to see. There's blank blank focus. Spins a force point. Doesn't he have a target lock? Scorch has a target lock, okay. There's a single evade from Vader. Here's a range 1 from Blackout with a focus. 4 dice. Hit focus. Spins it for 2. Can Vader make it out unscathed? This is some super rolling. I've never seen that before. Ooh, spends the force point. So, yeah, I swear he had one hit, and then he re-rolled 2 dice with the target lock and got hit focus, and then spent a force point to mod a focus. Maybe not. All right. Zeke the Beast says, is TTS pretty simple to use? Yes. Over here, there's a spawner, so you can just post a link from the FFG spawner. Things like Yasby and what's that other one? Squad Launch Bay have TTS spawner links that you can put in there, or you can just build straight in here. That spawns your list, and then you just move them around with your hand. I'll make a tutorial eventually. I made one for an earlier version of TTS. It's a little bit outdated at this point, but yeah, I'll make one eventually. Another newer, updated one. Vader gets a force point back. To bank out of Scorch. Muni says TTS is super simple. Blue says definitely easier than Vassal. Now Vassal is getting an update with more mouse control over dials and stuff. So I think it's about to get way easier. But yeah, I think some of these things are more intuitive than in Vassal. I like them both. 4K out of Kylo. 3 forward out of Vader. Zeke says, what's the newest module called? It's X-Wing Unified 2.0. Spins a force point on Vader. To take a focus. No more auto thrusters. Gonna shoot onto Scorch. Can he get this ship off the board? Scorch has 2 left. There it is. Hit, crit, crit. Double natural evades, though. Still taking 2. 1 is a direct hit, so he's double dead. All right. Two hits into Vader. All right, Vader, you got to focus. Ooh, you don't need it. Look at that, 3 naturals. That's the second time Vader's rolled that. That's just insulting at that point. All right, Vader versus 2 ships. Oh boy. What's okay, no crits for Kylo or Blackout. Mia says Vader is the evade. Be the evade you want to see in the world. Do we see another K turn out of Vader, or does he take some time to run and target lock? I wonder if it would be worth it to, like, one... Well, he's not stressed. Why am I thinking he's stressed? Hard turn, target lock? Because Kylo could try a 2-bank, but Vader's in the way. Could do a whole bunch of straight maneuvers, and then boost to try and let Vader run past him. Could hard 2. That's not a bad one. Hard 2, maybe boost. No, that opens you up to a 1-bank. Just hard 2, target lock. Three bank out of Blackout and a boost. 2 hard left out of Kylo. I mean, might as well target lock, right? Vader could Talon roll. Maybe target lock. You probably don't want to stress yourself, because then you can't K or Talon, although you probably don't want to do that as Kylo anyway. Ooh! Wishes he had auto thrusters now. Alright, range 3 into Kylo. 2 dice. 1 force point. Oh! Hit crit! Vader, what an absolute monster. One evade takes another one on Kylo! Oh, poor Kylo Ren! Kylo doesn't have shield, so did he take the crit? Or did he have a shield? Oh, they said there were 2 evades. Did I miss that? Can somebody clip that? Yeah, Connor, it is hard to see these silencers against this map. It's, you know what? I had trouble seeing all these all day on Saturday. Alright, well, let's give Kylo back his hull. I definitely saw one evade. There must have been like a dice that went off screen or something. How much time we got left? 8 minutes left. Shinar is now following. Thank you for the follow. Here's a focus boost from Kylo. 2 bank out of Vader. Gets rid of the stress. I wonder if he wants to barrel roll forward. Yeah. Doesn't get the target lock. gets the third force point back on Vader. Kylo's got room to run here, but they need to be shooting here. 118 to 54. Heavok is in the lead though, with 7 minutes left. Could be a 2 forward boost situation. Could just go hard with a 5. Might put him on this gas cloud. 3 bank out of Vader. Maybe 2 bank just in case Kylo tries to hard turn towards you. 5 forward, nicely done. Does not touch that gas cloud. Pat says, did Oicunn do anything before dying? Just check the archives. Watch the YouTube video. But spoiler, no, he did not. If only we could see. I'll show you the dark side on Vader. We so rarely get to see Kylo use his ability. So just a barrel roll out of Kylo. Oh, and a boost. There it is. Has a nice 2 hard next turn if he wants it. 3 bank out of Blackout and a boost. And now his silencers are converging. All you can see is the red of their cockpits. Three bank from Vader. We might just see 2 5s out of Blackout and Kylo. Just not a lot of ways for Vader to keep up with him. Too hard. Try and cut him off. 5 minutes left. Alright, 5 forward out of Kylo. Yep, they're running for it. Does he want to focus? It's those times that you say, there's no way he can reach me. That is the exact time they get a range 3 shot. Of course, they are awful close together. Wonder if we'll see another cluster shot. Can he... Good barrel roll. I want to barrel roll backwards, actually.
How do you know?
So that was his first action. Oh, Evoken saying, I feel like I won't catch you at all. Let's end it here. Come on, man. Just barrel roll. 3 bank next turn. Yeah, here we go. Nah, he's gonna stick with it. We've got a stress guy. He can't go forward. He's got to do a 2 bank. His proximity mine's kind of getting in your way. 3 bank puts you here. You can't barrel roll. But they're stuck in this corner right now, which is kind of good. Could see Kylo turn and run the other way. Could see like a 3 forward and a boost. Ooh, nice. 1 hard out of Kylo and a boost left. I sure hope he can stay on the board with another 1 hard. 2 hard out of Blackout. Focus barrel roll, maybe? All right. Did he get away? Oh no, there's a range 3 trick shot from Blackout. Oh, exactly what he wanted. So Blackout, while you perform an attack, if the attack is obstructed by an obstacle, the defender rolls 2 fewer. So it's range 3. So 3 plus 1 for range, plus 1 for obstruction, minus 2. So back to 3. 4v3. 3 hits. Respectable. One evade takes 2 on Vader. Uses hate to regen, and that's it. Timer goes off before they start planning. Congrats to Heave. And that's gonna do it. Thanks to the players for playing. Thanks to the to everybody for watching. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexaled Gaming, signing off.